Melissa, Texas is a growing city in north central Collin County with a small town feel and big city amenities. Melissa is about 45 minutes north of Dallas and 45 minutes south of Oklahoma state line. It's located on the US 75 corridor, less than 10 minutes north of McKinney and 30 minutes south of Sherman. The town was laid out in 1872 after the Houston and Texas Central Railroad was built through the area. The name may come from Melissa Quinlan or Melissa Huntington, daughters of the railroad officials. Melissa is home to the Melissa Independent School District, which is considered one of the top 10 ISDs in Texas. Melissa High School is ranked in the top 12% of public high schools in Texas. Melissa has a nationally renowned sports facility, the Z-Plex, which features baseball, tennis, soccer. It also has a nationally recognized hair salon and is home to Buc-ee's, a Texas icon. Melissa is one of the fastest growing cities in North Texas. It has a small town spirit, but also growing with new businesses and home builders. The median home value in Melissa is $371,000. The population in the 2010 census was 4,695, up from 1,350 at the 2000 census. And in 2020, its population grew to 13,900 people. Booming. Among Melissa's earliest inhabitants were Paleo Indians. Archaeological finds in the area have been dated to approximately 9500 BC. In the centuries since, several native Texan tribes called the area home, including Caddo, Cherokee, Delaware, and the Kickapoo. The Tonkawa people had a settlement in the area northeast of McKinney. These people were focused primarily on agriculture and a hunting and gathering lifestyle, living peacefully from the land's bounty. Initially, settlers came from the old Highland community, 2.5 miles north of present-day Melissa. C.H. Wysong, a blacksmith, was one of the earliest settlers. A post office was established in 1853 at Highland. The Houston and Texas Central Railroad arrived in Melissa in 1872 and established a depot. The town was laid out at that time. The railroad encouraged many families to come to Melissa. The town is believed to have been named for the daughter of the railroad executive George A. Quinlan of the Houston and Texas Central Railroad. There is some disagreement about this, and others argue that the town was named after Melissa Huntington, daughter of C.P. Huntington, another well-known railroad executive. Anna, Texas is named after Anna Elizabeth Quinlan, the only daughter of George Austin Quinlan and his wife Mary Kate Sanders. Quinlan, Texas is named after George Austin Quinlan himself. The first school in Melissa was built on land purchased in 1882 by trustee James Graves, John Gibson, and George Fitzhugh, son of William Fitzhugh, who were early settlers of the area. The first teacher was Mary Huckerston, who taught there for 5 years. The school began with 38 pupils. Church services were held there for all faiths on Sunday. A two-story brick schoolhouse was built on this site in 1910 to accommodate growth brought by the railroad. Melissa was an important shipping point in the early 1900s. Corn, wheat, alfalfa hay, wood, and livestock were all sent out on the railroad. In 1921, April 13th, a deadly F4 tornado struck Melissa, killing 13 people and injuring many more. The tornado tore the roof off of the old brick school building, but the children inside were not seriously injured. However, all churches in the town, 3 cotton gins, every business house except a bank, the post office, and the Houston and Texas Central Railway station were wrecked. The Walden Hotel was lifted by the winds, turned halfway around, and thrown up against the schoolhouse. 8 years later, on August 8, 1929, a fire burned down many of the buildings that had been rebuilt after the tornado. The population declined from a high of 500 in 1925 down to 285 in 1949. According to the 2000 census, the median income for a household in the city was $60,900, and the median income for a family was $66,000. Males had a median income of $40,000 versus $30,000 for females. The per capita income for the city was $26,000. About 3% of families and 5% of the population were below the poverty line, including 8.9% of those under the age of 18. We really appreciate y'all riding with us, and if you enjoyed this video, we have over 125 videos similar to this one, exploring Texas. That's what we love to do. Appreciate y'all. Join us on the next one. Bye, y'all.